Hi, how you doing today? My name is Zach, who's Grant and Chris. We're here to tell you today about SmartLit. It's a way to make your lights smarter so you don't have to be. So the problem is, all of us get in a hurry when we're leaving our houses, and maybe we forget to turn our lights off or our heaters off, and that could lead to a lot of wasted energy by having these lights and things turned on when you're not home. And it could also it maybe cause fires if you leave a space heater on when you're not home. So what we're doing is coming up with a way to give you home automation capabilities at a very, very easy way without setting up complex schedules and things. So here's what we've come up with. It's actually, on the right there is our prototype that you can see. And that actually is not the real size. It's hopefully going to be a lot smaller, right around this size. What you would do is you would buy this device, you would plug it into an outlet in your home, and then you would pair your Bluetooth-enabled smartphone with it. So anytime that phone is in your house, the Bluetooth outlet would be on. And whenever you leave your house, it would automatically turn off. You never have to worry about turning your lights or heaters off ever again.
And here's this graph basically illustrates our market, and it's forecasted to just grow at a steady rate over the next 5-6 years. And our growth rate is supposed to stabilize out at a solid, healthy growth rate. So this just shows that it's a good market to get into at just the right time. And for our proprietary tech, SmartLit is a device unlike anything else that exists in this market. It works basically based on proximity. Once you leave the area of the distance with which you can set on your phone, the appliances to which it's connected to just automatically turns off. This enables, it's just a really simple device, and just appeals to the mainstream consumer market.
So kind of a timeline for where we've been and where we're going. So in March 2nd, that's when our team formed. Zach Jacobs here brought the idea, and by March 4th, we had an initial prototype created. And since then, we've worked on the prototype and developed it more, as well as the app itself. We've done some pitch contests. We went to a business concept competition. So that was pretty recent that we got started. But for our future steps, we have planned patent work. Obviously, this would require a patent, and there's broad scale patents that might apply to it. So maybe working on licensing with that. Contacting supplier and manufacturing companies to get the components supplied to us and get it manufactured, and then getting a finalized prototype. In terms of our profit potential, we've nailed down pretty much what we expect our initial startup costs to be, which would be safety certification testing, the patents, or possibly licensing fees if we went that route, and then the marketing/advertising of our product, which would be a big deal for us because we anticipate being sort of a web-based company selling them through a website. And then also our initial stock costs. And we anticipate our initial stock costs to be somewhat higher than our ultimate price per unit. And that's kind of based on what we could sell it now at and what we could buy the components for now. Obviously, we intend to try and get supply contracts and contracts with manufacturers to try and lower that per unit cost, which would increase our per unit profit. But initially, going forward with what we know now, we would anticipate lower initial starting profit margins, but we would want to get into the market, and then those costs to us would quickly drop.
So this is our team. Myself, Zach Jacobs. I'm an electrical engineering grad student at UK. We have Grant. He's an economics major at UK. Chris. He's in marketing and business management. And Mark, he's also electrical and computer engineering undergrad at UK. Does anybody have any questions for us?
Thanks, guys.